Hello YouTube, this is Mr. Ziggin. So, if you're new to this channel, we'll summarize this real quick. So, for other channels, they might put video, or put subtitles, or put sound, but I've tried that in the past, multiple times. I always get a strike, and then have to wait 90 days to get rid of the strike. I almost got terminated a few times in the past from trying that. So for the foreseeable future, we'll be doing this way. So if you don't like the way I do it, just go to a different channel. Don't dislike this video, because that's why I see a lot of people will be like, oh, just delete your channel. Oh, you're doing it this way, delete your channel and dislike the video and leave. This is how we've been doing for the last 2 years. So the way we do it is up in the corner here is a timer. I will put 3 seconds on the timer if the video is 15 minutes or longer, about 10-15 minutes or longer. If the video is less minutes than that, I put 2 seconds on the timer. But basically, I will start my video at 0 seconds. I will do a 3-second countdown. When my video hits, so like 3, 2, 1, and then when my video hits 3 seconds, I hit continue, and about that's my timer will be linked up with the same amount of seconds as the video. So if you want to watch with me, just put the timer through, put your video to 3 seconds. When I get to 0, just hit play and you're good to go. You're watching the video about the same time I am. Like I said, if you guys don't like this, go to a different channel. This will be at the start of every anime, television, or TV show, or movie episode reaction and review. I do the full time, so if you want to watch it fully with me, that's how we do it. Also, if you've seen this intro before, you can skip past it, because down below here it's going to be split up from intro to where we start the video. I usually give it about 5-10 seconds before we start the video, and then after the video I do the review. I usually section it off on that, or if we do we do more than 2 episodes or 3 episodes, we'll be sectioned off with each episode reaction, and then at the end we do the review for all of them. Otherwise, that's how we do it here. Like I said, if you don't like it, just go to a different channel. But this is how we're probably going to do this for the foreseeable future. Otherwise, thank you for sticking to the whole thing if you're new to this channel. Otherwise, let's jump into it, whatever this video might be, and hopefully you guys do enjoy. Hello YouTube, this is Mr. Ziggin. I'm back. So, we're jumping into My Hero Academia Season 6, Episode 7 this time around. I was hoping to get this out earlier this morning, but I decided to get some sleep because I have work in 4 hours now. So, I'm hoping to get this out before the end of the night. Rumikun All-Star Tower Defense thing for Roblox comes out, and then hopefully one other video and this, maybe 4 videos, if that. Okay, I did keep 2 apples. I was really worried I didn't leave an apple for myself for work tonight. I usually eat an apple or 2 for work, during work. Otherwise, I'm going to put up the timer. I'm going to put 3 seconds on it. Actually, I'll give it a second. It did seem like last time in the preview they're going to try stop Gigantomachia, which is a neat idea, but I really don't know how they're going to stop it. Okay, so it's not this early on. I have a My Hero page. Oh, it's page 27 through 29. That's what it is. Okay. I let it load enough. Let's put 3 seconds on the clock and we'll start this episode. Episode 7. Episode 7, My Hero Academia Season 6 in 3, 2, 1. Oh, there's a news chopper. Well, the world's gonna find out before the the police. Ugh.
Getting much closer to where I stopped reading.
So they're showing Endeavor's family. They're showing just people close to the heroes. Midoriya's mother, Bakugo's mother, All Might, All for One. I wonder if these are big enough to put on the backside of this. They're way too big. Which is fine because I have an All Might stick. I'm looking at something right now. My iPod on the back has Natsu and All Might. Okay, so Endeavor's doing as much as he can against Shigaraki, and Shigaraki's just using his superpower to just push himself away from Endeavor or stop Endeavor attacks. I wonder who's going to deal with the Nomus, because the Nomus are definitely going to be a problem in their own right. Holy shit! To push Endeavor into the dragon, I can't think of her name, but to push them both into the ground so forcefully, his power has to be ridiculous. Yeah, he destroyed some of the lab, but not all of it, to save the high ends, but also he's now making use of the high ends. Oh.
They're not hiding themselves. I don't think they will. Well, if Deku did hide, I wouldn't see Bakugo hiding because Bakugo doesn't have the quirk, so he could technically fight without having any restrictions. It makes sense that he would still want to watch over the kids. Deku. It makes the most sense. Deku can move really fast. Yeah, Deku makes the best point here. If the heroes are spread thin, then there's not a lot of people fighting Shigaraki or holding him back. Armor piercing machine gun. Yeah, Shoto's still by the rear end of the group, but I could see Shoto joining. My other guess is there has to be something with... Yeah. All for One has to have some type of thing put into him. Because every so often it's... Definitely, it has to be All for One taking control. Because Shigaraki definitely loses all instant. Like, everything about him just becomes the voice and passion from One for All. But that was a long time, you old geezer. Fucking training. He did train All Might, but Oh, so he dodged and was able to kick away from both attacks. He can only use that attack twice, right? The fucking Bakugo's. Bakugo's grenade things where he pulls off. He can only use that twice, right? Or is that reusable?
I assume you can only use it twice.
As long as the gauntlets survive. No, you cannot win this fight on your own, but you have multiple people here fighting him, so... So we actually get more of the fight than I thought we would. I absolutely thought it would be more based on Gigantomachia. Because it seemed like that was most of the preview, but... Okay, so this is the rear squad. I wonder where... I wonder where Skeptic was hiding, because you would think he was just be in a ruined room, but he was just out in the open there. Oh my god! So there's a limit that tentacle can actually stretch to. He has to be a Nomu of a certain kind, right? Oh, it makes sense. Yeah, you still have Cementos to deal with getting. Okay, now I have multiple people to face up here. Oh. No, you're... Damn. Makes sense. He was just pushing her this entire time. Oh, she's gonna try to use her quirk to put him asleep. But yeah, you still have Dobby and everyone on top. Oh, shit. She's heavily battle damage. Is it illegal? Oh, shit. Yeah, you know, fucking. She has the most Leo-like skills out of the whole class, so. But also, she could create Sedative if she knew how to form it. She could definitely create it. Oh, shit! Okay, so they have sedative to knock him out, but that's a lot of sedative. We have a big assortment of 1A and 1B students. Ugh. Momo being the leader of this makes the most sense. Making sedative strong enough to knock him out would just mean, I'm guessing any sedative would work, you just need enough of it. That's why there's so many jars. But still, you have the League of Villains on his back, which none of them know about, which means that's going to be a problem eventually, too. Ugh. Okay. So, they're doing as much as they can to stop Shigaraki on the field. You have Class 1 and 1B, because all the heroes have gone to try stop him. But so you have only 1A and 1B now. The remnants of them. Or probably half, more than half of the class. In both 1A and 1B. Gonna try stop Gigantomachia. Ooh. So, in the preview, it looks like Mudman came in clutch because Mudman could just make the area mud. It also looks like Mount Lady will come in and help.
What episode is that?
That was episode 7? 7.
How many are left?
For season 6.
Yeah.
If they do anything, it'll be 24. 24, 25.
Then there's a possibility you'll pass, the show will catch up or pass to where I am. Although I could be remembering it wrong.
I wonder if the sedative, if they only need one container worth of it to knock him out, or if they'll need all, because I wonder if all the sedative containers are just a ruse to make the villain think, oh, they need all this, so if they don't get all of this sedative in him, then they have lost. Because that would be I wouldn't put it against Momo to think that far ahead and do that type of situation. Because Momo's a fucking genius when it comes to certain things. So, I could absolutely see that being the case. Looking for something. But yeah, I am curious because... Yeah, you have Gigantomachia. It's an unstoppable force, but it absolutely seems like they're gonna at least stop him for a tiny bit. They probably won't stop him for good, but they'll at least stop him enough so they can try to get the sedative within his system. I'll look at. Try to find that later. Yeah, Shigaraki, you have them facing the Hayanomus. I wonder, am more than certain probably Shoto Todoroki or Icy Hot will end up on the front line to help. I'm just curious when. My guess is he'll pop up when but yeah, because my guess is he's gonna show up right in the right before someone would get injured, like Bakugo, Deku, his father, something. I could see him being like he's gonna show up and save someone in the just like in the brink of them getting injured. Otherwise, yeah, Sedative Anything, it looks like they definitely do have a plan to take down Gigantomachia. Also, you have Mount Lady and Camus Woods. I can't find his. Yeah, both of them hanging on to Gigantomachia to make him slower, which would give them more time to try to get their plan of action in. Otherwise, I'm gonna give this a 9 out of 10. Shigaraki is still not at a standstill because, well, Shigaraki can't really do anything without his quirks. He's still mainly just the super strength and super power, but still, you have all that, and then it's definitely All for One taking over. I'm more than certain that's what's happened. All for One is taking over Shigaraki every so often, which means that's going to be a problem at some point in time. Yeah, that will absolutely be a nightmarish of a problem to deal with. Otherwise, yeah, 9 out of 10. If you guys like the video, if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, recommend subscribing to the channel to keep up with all the content. Otherwise, this has been Mr. Crazy. Sign off. Have a good morning, have a good afternoon, have a good night. Wherever you are, just have a good day. I'll see you guys next video, and peace.